Hello Libra, and welcome to your fortnightly reading for April the 16th through to the 30th. So we're moving from your opposite sign Aries into Taurus. Now there's going to be a full moon in your sign on the 17th, give or take a day depending on where you are in the world. So I was just tuning in for you guys, Libra, and I was normally I imagine like a white room that I clear the space and I'm like, okay, this is Libra, white room, clear everything and whatever needs to come in comes in. But this time there was these very beautiful guides in these long flowing robes, and the room was not any ordinary room. It was beautiful. It's like, oh no, we're bringing in this incredibly beautiful room for Libra. So I was like, oh wow, okay, this is very exciting, and I feel like there's some good things coming for you guys. And you know, the full moon in your sign, it's always in the opposite, your opposite sign when it's your full moon. So the full moon on the 17th, I think it's going to reveal some really interesting stuff, but things of great beauty. I just keep getting great beauty, expanding this and feeling beautiful, looking beautiful, bringing more beauty into the world, or connecting to things that, or becoming more aware of this. So it's a nice energy to come through for you, Libra. I'm just getting the cards all over the shop. So yeah, this reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you. Your moon sign will be a little bit more subjective, just to bear in mind with that. And this is a general reading, Libra. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. Not everything is going to resonate. And yeah, sometimes, you know, this week it might resonate and next time it might not. So just take what feels right, leave the rest. You all know that. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. We'll kind of delve further into where this goes, and we'll look further down the path, down the track. And so the link for that will be in the description box below. But this does not surprise me that Cup 9 Moon Pisces has come out. So we're looking at the moon. Your full moon, I think, is going to be very significant for you. And it's going to reveal a lot, and it is around your fulfillment. Absolutely. With your fulfillment, the Cup 9 energy. And yeah, it's absolutely, I feel like I'm on a bit of a high with this energy, to be honest, Libra. It's actually a really, really nice energy to come through. I would say with the Pisces energy, it can feel a little bit like your emotions and other people's emotions. There could be a blurring of the boundaries, but this doesn't necessarily feel like such a bad thing. It feels like you're connecting into a nicer collective energy, which feels good. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius, Pisces, Jupiter, Cancer coming on. And we've also got Pentacle, Ace, Earth. Fantastic. So this is just, the planet of expansion and luck coming in with Jupiter. And then there's this sense that there's this amazing opportunity or something that you're developing here with the Pentacle Ace that's coming to you that can bring great fulfillment. So I kind of get dream big, think big. This could be a real dream that you're expanding here. So it's absolutely beautiful energy to come in. And I feel like this is a big opportunity for you to expand your fulfillment and happiness, especially on the material realm when it comes to the Pentacle Aces are connected to the earth. So I feel like there's a lot happening up there in the higher spirit realms of dreaming, getting inspired, creating things of beauty. But it's also at some point, you know, it's coming down to earth and going, okay, how can this work on my earthly realm, and how can I bring this through? So, yeah, I mean, the Ace of Pentacles, this can be to do with money. It can be to do with your health. It can be to do with your home and career, anything kind of material resources that you're needing and wanting to bring in. So, yeah, this is a really, really positive reading in terms of an expansion of those physical resources that can bring you a lot of fulfillment and happiness. So yeah, beautiful, amazing. I'm loving it. Okay, so Libra, let's see what else is coming in around all of this, because it feels exciting, and it's kind of I'm getting this sense of my heart is really open with this. It's a sense of expanding heart chakra. So it's something that you're truly going to love developing, or something is grounding down into a reality that you're really loving, and it's bringing this beautiful expanded feeling, which is really nice. Now, look who turned up. Venus, the Empress, your ruler. And that's what I was getting, this very Venusian energy at that original vision at the start. The Empress is about manifestation, manifesting abundance, love and money into your life. And there's a fantastic opportunity to be doing this here. Now, crossed by the Knight of Swords, there's no need to rush into this. This is something that is kind of happening. I feel like there's this lovely, gentle expansion. So you don't need to rush into anything. The Five of Pentacles in your conscious mind, you're probably thinking about money here with the Five of Pentacles. So this is where it feels like something's been lacking. So maybe you've been worried about money, or maybe it's just worried about not feeling valued. It's something that hasn't been resonating for a while now. And I just think it's, you don't want that feeling of lack that's coming through in your conscious mind. So this is what you're kind of setting the wheels in motion to kind of try and overcome this. At the base, we've got the Six of Swords. So this is nice. This is moving on. The recent past, we've got the Tower. Boom. Boom shakalaka. We love that. Okay. In the near future, we've got the Four of Wands. So we'll have a look at these in a sec in more detail. You're presenting as the Two of Wands. You are ready to step into this. Some beautiful harmony and good results coming in. Maybe some unexpected things even. The Hierophant. So you're looking at commitments, but also looking at the higher realms, the higher spiritual law. And here you are, the Queen of Swords. This is the card of LIBRA. So this is you really like just being like bossing up here with this Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, you're making a plan, and you're kind of like and here we have the moon. We're talking about your full moon. So that's obviously going to be very significant, the fact that you're crowned by the moon and the moon's come out as the overall energy as well. So this is fantastic. I think this full moon is bringing a lot of really good things in it. And because Venus is going to be in Pisces, your ruler, Venus is going to be in Pisces. It's exalted in Pisces, which means it works at its best in Pisces. Sorry, Libra, I got interrupted by a Libran at my door arriving, which was really fantastic. And the dogs were barking. Interestingly, the moon rules dogs as well. You can see it on the moon card. So, but anyway, I digress. So we're talking about Venus, because that was immediately I just got Venus is coming in super strong, and here she is in the Empress, and Venus is exalted. Venus is your ruling planet, as I know a lot of you know. So Venus rules love, it rules money, it rules your love language, it rules everything you value. And it's kind of interesting because this is coming in because Venus is working so well in Pisces, and it's your Libra full moon. This is where, Venus is coming in double strong, super force, bringing you these lovely things. And it's kind of interesting in your conscious mind, you've got the Five of Pentacles, which is things that you don't value or you're not feeling valued, or where that's feeling like the opposite of those things. So, and this is not necessarily a bad thing, because that's just what you might be thinking about. It's where there might be a bit of a lack, because what the Empress is bringing in is saying you can actually bring in some of these really good things. So like, just say you wanted a new car. You're like, I'm looking at my car, it's old and rusty and I'm not happy with it. Maybe this is the time where you can think about getting a new car, or new clothes, or something that's going to bring this, it can be new relationship. It brings a lot of things to Empress. It's abundance. So whatever it is that you think is lacking, there's an opportunity to kind of shift and change that and bring more beauty into your life, which is fantastic. So yes, the Empress crossed by the Knight of Swords. Did we talk about that? We're talking about Venus here. So you can see here, this is actually the symbol for Venus. And the Empress is all about fertility. There's, a very incredibly fertile time. The only thing crossing you is the Knight of Swords, which is about things happening and coming in super quick. So it may be that things are happening fast for you, but I kind of get... and that may not be exactly, it might all happen so quickly. It might just be, I kind of get it's not a very negative thing, this Knight of Swords. So it's about the pace of it. So if you want it to come in quickly, this potentially could be coming in. But I'm kind of getting overall, there's an overall energy. There's no real rush for this, because it's a sense of there's plenty for everybody. Is kind of, the energy that Empress is wanting to bring in. Now, she is with like Jupiter and Neptune are going to be all in Pisces as well. So it does give a little bit of like, isn't this all lovely and beautiful, and we can have it all kind of energy. And sometimes there can be illusions around that. Sometimes it needs a little dose of realism, but it's also nice to think those things. But also with the Pentacle Ace Earth, this is where you're coming down, something's coming down to earth, and it's like, okay, yeah, it was all these lovely things, but what is actually tangible? What's actually possible here? Because there is actually something that you can do and achieve that you really, really need or really, really want. So this is really fantastic. For some of you, it's like booking a trip away. It's travel. This is the card of travel, the Six of Swords. It's happening deep down. But what mostly is happening is this is wanting to, inside your mind, find some peace and to be able to move on from something that feels like it's been lacking. So this is kind of, some of you might be thinking about moving, quite literally as well. So there's a lot happening here. You know, there's a lot happening in this, and the Empress is just opening up, saying the things that you want are potentially, there might be some openings that could make things more possible. So fantastic. In the recent past, we've got the Tower. Okay, so when I said I love the Tower, sometimes the Tower is good, sometimes it's not so good. I actually think the Tower energy, because it brings disruption, change. It can sometimes be shock. It can be like downloads, insights, revelations, realizations. It's just expect the unexpected with the Tower energy. But what it does, it always shifts the energy. It's like Uranus coming in and Mars coming in and saying something's not right for you, something doesn't fit, and I'm shifting and moving it for you. And so it's become kind of, something's become quite clear that you need something, you need an upgrade in your life with something. So it's like a makeover, a new car, or, you know, to feel like more freedom with the travel. So a new home. So there's this energy of upgrading, which the Tower's made it very, very clear that something is not right for you at this moment in time. Now, for a lot of you, this is around your home with the Four of Wands in the near future, but there's a lot of happiness coming in around the home here. This is happy home, happy heart, which is really nice, and some nice synergy, some nice good juju with relationships around the home. Now, if you're kind of living by yourself, or it just, I think this Ace of Pentacles might be that you're bringing in something nice, a nice energy to the home. So maybe there's some more money to spend around the home. For some of you, this is a new home. You know, you're able to invest in real estate. So there's just so much happening. But either way, you're going to feel this in the near future where you're living. You're going to feel this effect on your sense of self. And the Four of Wands does represent home, absolutely, and the moon represents home as well. So you're crowned by the moon. So it is going to have a big effect on your home, your living situation, how you're feeling. But the houses for me also represent your sense of self-identity. So this is why I'm getting like kind of a makeover, an upgrade. So if you see cars as a status symbol, then maybe you're wanting to kind of shift gears a little bit and upgrade. If you're kind of wanting to do something about your physical appearance. So either way, I think you're going to be feeling there's this inner sense of harmony and serenity that comes through with this Four of Wands, which is actually a really nice energy. So there's this big, huge seed that's being planted that brings more harmony into either your home or your sense of self-identity, that brings this expanded feeling of fulfillment, which is really lovely coming through for you, Libra. And we kind of got, I think your last reading was something beautiful is birthing. And I do feel like this is part of it's kind of like the full moons are like a culmination of a cycle, where I think last time that was like the Ace of Cups. So it was almost like this was happening on an emotional level, something that you were intuiting and something that you were feeling. But when the Pentacle Ace comes in with the full moon energy, there's a culmination and there's a start of a new cycle that's coming in where something's kind of grounding down into a bit more of a reality. Perhaps something's become a little bit more clear and real. So that's kind of an interesting energy to come through as well. So you're presenting as the Two of Wands. You're like, I'm ready to step into this. Absolutely. Ready to step into this and leave that Five of Pentacles feeling or energy behind. So sometimes the Five of Pentacles comes in when you're ready to leave an old form of income or ready to make a big move when it comes to your career. Like I said, with the Empress energy, you can apply this to any aspect of your life because abundance is all of these things. But the energy surrounding you is the Three of Wands. So this is where, like I said, you've been planting there's potentially a waiting period there's potentially some good results coming in. Like with the Empress comes in, it says expect a great outcome of some sort. The Three of Wands is there may be a period of waiting for results, but you might even be getting those good results coming through. So yeah, you're looking at results, good results around. And at hopes and fears, we've got the Hierophant. So this is commitment. This is actually soul energy as well. So this is where your soul's giving you some really, really strong guidance, things that feel good on a soul level, good for the soul, kind of chicken soup for the soul energy. It's like diving into the deep water of your soul. But things that you're kind of ready to commit to, or commitments you're ready to let go of as well. So it works both ways. But we've got here as an outcome, I love the fact that you've come in super strong because you're large and in charge here as the Queen of Swords. Now, this is the card of LIBRA. It's not gender specific, so you can be both male or female or whatever gender you'd like to identify with, being the Queen of Swords. But this is where you've got a really clear head. It's like, this is me, this is what I want, this is who I am. And so the Seven of Swords is you're enacting the plan. The Pentacle Ace is kind of like something's kind of grounding down into a reality. There's an opportunity to make these changes in your life. And this is you taking action here. But it's kind of more of a giving yourself permission, giving the green light, giving yourself the go ahead, or just giving permission, just saying yes to something. Yes, I want more freedom. Yes, I want to start this plan. So yeah, interesting with the Seven of Swords and the LIBRA, the Queen of Swords. There's a lot going on inside your mind here. So it's kind of like your mind gets activated and you're moving forward here. The Seven of Swords, if you're planning a big move, this is where you can see you've moved from the 6 to the 7. The Seven of Swords is very much, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So you're kind of making plans to move on from something. So it's, you're getting there. You're taking that next step. So it's not a full, cut the cord. It's like, okay, I might be filling out the paperwork, or I might be having discussions with somebody. It's like the next thing that's kind of moving this into the forward progression of where you want it to go. So interesting. Now we have at the base the Moon card. So yes, you are completely, the Moon is having a huge, huge impact on and potentially has the opportunity to bring some good fortune coming in for you this fortnight, Libra, which is fantastic. The other thing I get with the Moon is that if there's anything that's been clouded, or any feelings of being kind of lost or confused, or just just feeling a bit blur, sometimes the moon reveals a lot to you. So the Moon, I feel like you're seeing things really clearly here, especially with the Tower and the Queen of Swords. This is clear sight coming in, clear visions coming through. So like I said, with the full moon, everything's illuminated. It's really bright. You can see things that the shadows of the moon were hiding previously. So you're seeing things super clearly now, I would say, and that's a good thing if you're feeling like you were a little bit in the darkness before. So a lot is being revealed to you, and it's I think it's actually really good because it's showing you what's not right and what is right for you, and how to make that change. And that change is possible. It says, freedom is my divine right. It's kind of interesting as well because the Seven of Swords is 1 foot in a constricted space, 1 foot towards freedom. I am free to think wonderful thoughts. I move beyond past limitations into freedom. I'm now becoming all that I am created to be. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And this is kind of the perfect card to describe the Queen of Swords next to the Seven of Swords. It's really fantastic. This one says, loving others is easy when I love and accept myself. So this is Venus saying, yep, we're bringing in more love, more freedom. My heart is open. I allow my love to flow freely. I love myself, I love others, and others love me. So, yeah, beautiful energy to come in. Again, it's this sense of beauty that is coming through. And I was just going to say, freedom is my divine right. I was thinking about the Justice card, and look what happened. The Justice just flicked over the Justice card because I was thinking, about rights and all this sort of stuff. And here it was, the Justice energy. This is the other LIBRA, the LIBRA Major Arcana, and this is what's been revealed to you underneath this Moon energy. This is quite literally, with the Justice energy, the Moon, the LIBRA Moon, the LIBRA full moon. So, having a major, major impact on you, which is really fantastic. So I love that that just came out, and it's like it just revealed itself to us that there's something to do with justice and freedom and fairness that's coming in as well. So interesting. Let's see. Here comes the birds in the background flying around. They're busy. Busy. Element of air. Busy, busy, busy. Having a chat. We've got beautiful little butterfly, speaking of element of air, the lovely butterfly, your element. And as a charm, this butterfly is showing you, and this is what I was kind of getting, is there's one thing or an aspect of your life that is transforming. So like I said, it's maybe the new car or the new clothes or a makeover or a renovation of some sort, new job. There's just one thing that's getting this super boost in your life at this moment in time. And this is what the butterfly is saying. So yeah, fantastic energy coming through for you, Libra. Very exciting. So I love this for you. So that's it. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. We're going to look into the future and see where this is going after you got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You've given yourself permission, your plans, things is looking good, it's feeling good. So we're going to look further down the path and see where this is all going and get some more information around that in the future, and also any other clarifiers or any other intuitive messages that you need to hear about what's going on with all of this. So that's all going to be in the extended reading. The link for that will be in the description box below. And usually with the extended reading, I do focus in on career, money, love and relationships, but I'm kind of getting the message now to not do that this fortnight and to focus in on what's going on with this part of the reading. And we're going to kind of just delve into that. So that's going to be what's in the extended reading this fortnight. So love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. Usually pin the link to the comments as well. And if this is where we're leaving each other, Libra, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, because that lets YouTube know that you appreciate this content and helps with the growth of the channel. So take care. This is a fabulous time and make the most of it.